What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Silver here on Salt Force 5. And last time we left off, we just got done arriving at Azalea Town, where people and Pokemon live in happy harmony. Pretty sure I read that last time, but hey, you know, doesn't help to be sure, or, excuse me, doesn't help to be safe. Well, sometimes it does. I mean, you know. Better safe than sorry. Sorry. Dilly-dallying. Anyways, we can't challenge the gym as I pointed out in the last episode, so in order to progress the story, we have to talk to someone. So, we are going to go up here, and we're going to grab this. It is a white apricorn, and this is used to make a moonball. And moonballs are good for using to catch Pokemon that evolve via Moonstone. Obviously, if that's, you know, the name of the ball is Moon Ball. And it lets you catch Pokemon that are used to evolve a Moonstone with, such as Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Nidorino, and so on and so forth. And it doesn't ensure 100% catch rate, just helps. Anyways, we gotta talk to Kurt. Who are you? Creed, eh? You want me to make some balls? No, actually, I want you to progress the goddamn story. Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Thank you. Do you know Team Rocket? Don't worry. I'll tell you about it anyhow. Of course you are. Again, story progression. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago, when Red defeated them. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke's tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Of course you are. And the greatest bit of dialogue you will ever hear in a Pokemon game is right here. Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. Yeah, try not taking that one out of context. Anyways, side note, I didn't think with the emulator that time would pass, and, you know, you write save states and whatnot, but, it's nighttime. When I started recording the other night, and I scratched it because I didn't like the way that the sound gate was working when I was recording the game and the audio at the same time, it wasn't, it just didn't sound too good, and I just said the hell with it, I'll redo it, so that's what I'm doing. Anyways, so now we can go into the well. Kurt. Hey there, Creed. The guards up top took off when I shouted at them. But then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats! If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Ah, it can't be helped. Creed, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Show them what foreign means to be. Of course. But before we challenge Team Rocket, here's something I want to try and get. And that is not it. It was kind of funny because I got on my first time doing this game. God damn it, I didn't heal my Pokemon. Oops! I didn't fast forward it, did I? Hopefully not by accident. Lol. Anyways, we're going to do that real quick. Because if Murray dies, I'm going to be... God damn it! I'm going to be sad. Yeah, we know the drill. Anyways, sad news, guys. After 15 or 16 years or so of owning my original copy of Pokemon Silver, it finally died. The internal battery no longer works. I kind of suspected this was going to happen because my Crystal version save file was already being corrupted, and I figured, well, you know, Silver is bound to happen. And I had 240 hours put into that game, and I had 221 Pokemon caught. So I averaged about a Pokemon every hour that I played that game. And I had things like Mew that I got via Pokemon Yellow. And it's funny because my Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red and Blue still work. They still save, they still function well. Hell, I've even got multiple carts of Yellow and Red and they still work. It's just kind of frustrating, but, you know, it's one of those things where the save file has to be kept alive by a battery. And then when, you know, Gen 3 came along, they resolved the issue with like a little SD card almost. It's like a memory chip and it doesn't rely off an internal battery. The only thing that the Gen 3 games rely on is an in-game clock that they need a battery for, and that's Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And I don't think my copy of Sapphire's battery went dead, but my copy of Emerald did. I even actually bought a new one, not a new one, a used one from a local mom and pop shop, and they said that they had replaced the battery and blah blah blah, and it didn't even last a fucking day. I still had to pay $30 for the goddamn game. It's unreal how much these games cost, especially old. I mean, Gen 3, it's one thing because you can trade Pokemon up to Gen 4 and so on till you get to 6. And that's no big deal. That's awesome. I mean, that's part of what makes, you know, those games valuable in a sense, because you can still have access to those old Pokemon. And that's what I'm looking for, guys. A Slowpoke. It's a female, which is fine. But we want to catch it. And originally I didn't think you could catch Slowpoke until you got strength and you could move the boulder, but hey, sometimes even I'm wrong, which happens a lot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try and catch this. And I'm going to definitely use Slowpoke. I want to use a Slowking for this playthrough. I actually haven't used a Slowking since my Heart Gold playthrough. And that was a while back, and that's the only time I really used Slowpoke. Or Slowking, excuse me. Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon. A sweet sap leaks from its tail's tip. Although not nutritious, the tail is pleasant to chew on. Well, now we know why they're cutting off the tail and selling it. For way too much. Your marketing is all wrong. If Donald Trump found out how you were marketing this, he would think you were China. Okay? China. Anyways, let me double check my spelling really quick, because I want to make sure I get this right. Because I already know what I want to name this. My phone is not wanting to cooperate with the spell check there. Alright. Oops. It is A, L, and I went all the way over the keyboard, Z, H. If you guys already know what it is, you're pretty terrible. Just as bad as me. We're going to name this Slowpoke Alzheimer's. So now every time Slowpoke levels up, we'll just be saying, hey, it's level 5 or level 7 level 7 Alzheimer's. I'm terrible. Anyways, we gotta go get that really quick because I want to use it. And part of the episode is kind of going to be me leveling this up. I had got one earlier, and when I tried recording it, and it kind of screwed up on me as far as the noise gate working on the microphone. So I want to make sure that this time around, you know, I do a better job. Anyways, so I thought about it too, and I think I'm going to take out Bird and put in Slowpoke, excuse me. If you guys want me to keep Bird, let me know. I'd be happy to switch out probably for Geogal, because Geogal is kind of hit and miss right now, although I really love Geogal. I think I'm going to really like running a Golem. I've never run a Golem in a playthrough. I've run Pidgeot before. Pidgeot's pretty decent. The only thing he's really handy for is learning moves like Fly. That's it. And quite frankly, he's not the best, or she in this case. So we're going to deposit Bird, and we're going to get Alzheimer's. See what I've done? See what I've done? Alright, so let us go ahead and start working on Alzheimer's while we battle Team Rocket. and work on everybody else on the team while we're at it, because, hey, they matter too. Okay. Let me double check something really quick. Make sure that I am actually recording audio, because I would be rather triggered. Okay, so now we're in the well, and we're going to go ahead and start leveling up Slowpoke. So let's get to it. Darn, I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you. Wow. Wow. Taking it out on a kid. That's mean. What have I ever done to you? Anyways, Rocket Grunt wants to battle. Rocket Grunt sent out Rattata. So, Rattata's level 9. Alzheimer's, obviously, level 6. We're going to have to switch out. And we're going to go into Geogal, because Geogal can tank hits. All day, every day. He's a boss. Yeah, your tackle ain't gonna do much. Oh, Tail Whip, that might actually do something. Just in another Rattata, we're gonna switch back into Alzheimer's. Alright, so obviously Geogal's coming back. And we're going to switch back out into Geogal again. The only thing I'm really concerned about is Coughing, and that's the last guy in the cave. Coughing's already rused me once or twice, and it has been a dreadful experience. I might actually upload that fail battle. It's just kind of a fuck it, here it is, enjoy it, you'll like it. I missed Sing like 3 times in a row, and Coughing kept whittling me down, till finally Coughing hit me with Smog. I had 13 HP. I guessed it was going to drop me down by 8 when it was actually 10, and then he poisons me. So I turn around and you Sing. Sing actually finally hits, and I was so livid by the time it hit. You have no idea. Alright, this bitch has a Zubat and a Ekans. Stop taking tails. Yeah, just try to defeat all of us. Well, I've already beat one, so... You know, one thing I've never understood is the fact that Team Rocket grunts look like college graduates. Or even high school graduates, for that matter. I mean, come on. They wear a cap and gown. And then when you battle them, their sprites don't even look anything like what they look like out of, battle. It'd be like you're so used to seeing Bruno or Agatha, the Elite Four, and then you just all of a sudden, hey, that sprite don't match who they are. They're like transgender or some shit. I don't know. I'm just being stupid at this point. Anyways, we're going to go into Geogal. Predicting... Supersonic. Nope, Leech Life. That's kind of surprising. Oh, excuse me. I ain't going to do much, son. It sucked my powers. I realized that I'm not going to have very many fast Pokemon on the team, so I'm going to have to really rely on, wow, okay, not missing Rock Throw for one, and I'm going to have to really rely on Cyndaquil and, I'm sorry, Typhlosion. When I finally get Typhlosion, and when I actually get a Ampharos, it's definitely, you're going to have to rely on them to be fast, because Alzheimer's ain't going to cut it. Alzheimer's is super slow, that's why I named it Alzheimer's. And Geogal is ridiculously slow as well. Same with Jigglypuff and Hell's Bells. I think Hell's Bells actually gets a little bit faster once it hits Victory Bell. But, anyways, yeah, we're going to go back down to Alzheimer's. I've always loved Ekans in these games. I've never used an Ekans. Fun fact, when Ekans came out on the trading cards, back when Wizards of the Coast had it, it did not have the pattern that you would see on the eyes, if you will, on the when the I don't know the exact word for it, but when the side flaps, I guess you would say, of the snake around its head would expand like a cobra, it didn't have any details of eyes. But later, when I think it was the card game did it. No, it wasn't the card game. Later, when the games and the show started adding it, the card game started adding it. So, interesting little fact. I might have that actually mixed up. Might be vice versa. But hey, guess what? You can spell PSN. You can spell, hey, PlayStation, Sony Network. Please stop fucking up my game. Actually do your job and hit rock throw like you should. Anyways, you can spell snake backwards as Ekans, or, and you can spell Arbok backwards as Cobra. Little neat information, even though Cobra, with a C. I guess it'd be kind of weird if Arbok had a C. It would look really weird. You rotten brat. Well, thank you. That was very nice of you. Why don't you think about what you really want to do with your degree? Was this what your degree entitled? Are you like every other skank that gets out of high school and doesn't know what they want to do with their life? Answer me! Anyways, this guy here... We need to change something really quick, actually. Where is it? Tech speed, very fast. And we're good. Quit taking Slowpoke tails. If we obeyed you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined. I don't know. Like I said, if Trump knew what you were pricing your stuff at, he would think you were China. Team Rocket confirmed China, guys. Fair trade deals, please. Or like fair inflation deals. I can't even buy a Slowpoke tail, even at my current level and stuff. Alright. We're actually going to try and battle these. Since Slowpoke is already slow, we'll just use Curse. Wow, you good job there, guy. Alright, so I'm sitting at a +2 and a +1 defense. And then he's just missing Tail Whip like nobody's business, dude. Damn, I feel bad for him. Oh, and I got Alzheimer's up to level 14 on my playthrough, and let me tell you, it's not impressive. I didn't even learn Water Gun or Confusion. I was pretty livid. And the game doesn't even want to decide if it's like 20-20. It wants to think, oh, 21-20. Or 26-25. The game's like really struggling if it wants to give my opponent that extra like 1 damage or no. Now, we are actually going to swap here because fuck Zubat. Fuck it. For all it stands for, it's damn supersonic. It's... Oh, wow. I can't go back. I need to fix that. Yeah, I'm predicting the Leech Life. This is going to hurt. I can't go back. I don't know why. That's actually kind of weird that I couldn't go back with the circle button, even though that's how I get out of my menu. So we need to switch here before I fat finger anything else. And we'll go into Mrs. Puff. That's fine. Fuck it, whatever. That's cool. Man, I hope this grunt just doesn't realize that Mrs. Puff is my suspended driver's license. How is it my suspended driver's license? I don't know. It just sounded good at the time. Neat little fact. I don't know what it was, but bug-type moves like Leech Life were super effective against Pokemon with poison. And I don't remember who I was using, but it triggered me. Triggered me so much that I didn't understand. You gotta realize though too, Gen 1 is, because the game had just come out, it's trying to figure out what it wants to do, and it's just like, man, fuck it, everything's weak to poison, or poison's super effective against, or bug is super effective against everything, except fire or whatever. It's just like, if you had Moltres, because Moltres is fire and flying, if your opponent did excuse me, your opponent did Ice Beam or something, it was super effective. Same with Charizard. I didn't understand that. That triggered me so deeply inside when my Charizard get hit with an Ice Beam and it was super effective. I'm like, you fucking want me? On fire? Fire is resistant? But actually, fire is residual damage. It's normal. Or neutral, I should say. It's neutral damage, which is baffling. Because it actually, you know, obviously. Because fire melts ice. It's kind of a given. I'm all out of beer. Not even close. Mrs. Puff takes so much XP. Just too strong. Damn right. Okay. So this guy is the guy that I'm really worried about. Here goes. What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. Well, I'm not. I'm here to collect. Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see if you can cheese me to death. Like you cheesed me last time. And the time before. Alright, we're gonna go into Mrs. Puff. Knowing what I'm in store for. Look at that, Smog right off the bat. And I'm guessing Poison right off the bat. Wait for it. Alright, we're back. Oh, and look at that, critical hit. And Sing didn't affect him. Ooh! 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 It hit. Alright, so we're gonna do the cool thing, and that is use a super potion. Oop, still asleep. Still asleep. Oh. 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 No. You can't handle this. I'm taking you to Pound Town now, son. Oh, shit. Oh, I got a crit. What are you gonna do now, son? Ooh. I'm 2 for 3? Is it 2 for 3? Yeah, I think it is 2 for 3. Or is it 2 for 4? I don't give a shit. Either way, the fucker's asleep. And guess what we're doing now? Going straight back to Pound Town. Uh-huh. Come on. Oh, look at that crit. Oh, he woke up. Oh, no. Watch him get the poison in his dying breath. Oh, too bad you're dead. Alzheimer's got 171, level 9. Mrs. Puff is now level 14. And I learned Disabled, which is a shit move. Yay! Rocket Grunt was defeated. You did okay today, Brat, but wait till next time. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. How is that fun? Kurt, way to go, Creed. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. What'd you do, smoke a fucking bowl while you were down on the ground?